By passing statutes that challenge federal directives, state officials can elevate the profile and salience of state concerns in the public consciousness in such a way as to influence the focus and sometimes the outcome of elections by producing federal officials who are sympathetic to state concerns about particular federal directives. This was seen, take a past example, this was seen in the 1980 presidential election when 5 western state legislatures passed statutes in 1970 and 1980 asserting claims to land controlled by the Federal Bureau of Land Management and what has been termed the Sagebrush Rebellion. As the historian of the Sagebrush Rebellion, McGregor Cawley explains, the intent of these statutes was in part to aid in bringing federal lawsuits that were challenging directives of federal land managers in the 1970s. But state officials also hoped, according to Cawley, that quote, a major controversy like the Sagebrush Rebellion might well catch the attention of campaigning politicians and thereby play a role in electing a sympathetic administration and provide a mandate for a more development-attentive management of the public lands in keeping with the desires of Western state officials. This was, in fact, the outcome of the 1980 election, obviously an overdetermined outcome, Ronald Reagan's 1980 election, and his administration's reversal, once in office, of a number of the directives that had so troubled states that were issued in the 1970s. Well, in passing state statutes and amendments at odds with the mandate provision of the health care reform law, states have sought to have a similar effect on the 2010 and 2012 elections. That is, these state measures are in part intended to aid in the filing of federal lawsuits challenging the constitutionality of the provision. But these state measures are also intended to increase the salience of a particular unpopular aspect of the federal health care law, and thereby influence the outcome of the 2012 elections by leading to the election of Congress members and possibly a president willing to repeal the law in its entirety or in most part.